Namaste. Today I'm going to talk about stock markets and the bull run. Now I have analyzed the stock market and the major conclusion of the bull run is now we can divide the entire planetary horoscope into two things, Uttarayana and Dakshinayana across. We found Uttarayana starts at about January 15th and ends about June 15th. Ends at about June 15th, May to July 15th. It ends about July 15th. From July 15th, in the Vyasa Purnima, the Dakshinayana starts. Now, many people are not aware of the planetary transit which happens from one house to another, and which will give you a very clear and a concise picture across. The first thing is Jupiter, only if it is transiting Dakshinayana, that is if it transit Kataka, Simha, Kanya, Tula, Vrichika, Dhanush, does it give a bull run, which is very important. Now Jupiter in Dakshinayana gives you a bull run across. Now this is not understood by many people across. They try to simply say that the bull run, the astrology does not have consistency. No, the time consistency is so amazing that whenever Jupiter transits the Dakshinayana, then only there is a bull run which is being starting across. Nowadays, Jupiter is transiting the Uttarayana, so all the people talk about reviving the market and making the market come through will be totally wrong. There will not be a bull run this year across. There can be streaks of raising up of the Nifty or Sensex, but it is not going to be a mega bull run. In this research of ours, we did the research with three major slow moving planets of Jupiter and that of Saturn and that of the Rahu Ketu. We found a very consistent pattern in this. The Jupiter has to transit Dakshinayana, the Saturn has to transit from Kataka to Kumbha, the Rahu has to transit Uttarayana, so obviously Ketu has to transit Dakshinayana. And this is a very important pattern in terms of bull run, and many people are not aware such a pattern can be seen with that of astrology across. Now in the bear run, the opposite happens. Jupiter is transiting Uttarayana, Saturn is transiting Uttarayana, Rahu is transiting Dakshinayana, Ketu was transiting Uttarayana. So if you see it, it is opposite to each other. There is another consistent pattern what we have observed. Today also the market kind of went up. Today is supposed to be the Amavasya day. Today is supposed to be the Grahana day. So the markets keep going up most of the time in Krishna Paksha, very less time in Shukla Paksha. If suppose the market is going up, out of 10 times, the 8 times the market goes up in a bull run. Now that is very close to Amavash. Most of the time the bull run happens in the Krishna Paksh and the bear run happens in the Shukla Paksh. Now many people think Shukla Paksh is positive for the stock market, so it is bound to go up. No, actually in our research and analysis we found that it is Dakshinayana and the Krishna Paksh, which is the waning moon, kinds of triggers the market into a bull run across. Anyway, I will be sharing you that data in the description box below. You have a look into it across, or it will be put at the end of the video where you can view it across. So this is a main problem with many of the people. Many of the astrologers get confused. Uttarayana means going up, so the market will go up. Dakshinayana means the market is bound to come down. No, it is actually the reverse process. It is Dakshinayana the market will go up, Uttarayana, the market will go down. The other one is, if it is Krishna Paksh, the market will go up. If it is Shukla Paksh, the market will go down. Out of 10 times, 8 times we have observed that the market keeps moving up in terms of Krishna Paksh. For example, right now Amavas Krishna Paksh was there, the market tend to move up across. The other one is the malefic nakshatra of Rahu, Saturn, Ketu, Mars plays a very, very pivotal role in the stock market. During their nakshatra, the market tends to be more bullish than in the benefic nakshatra across. So that also is a many a times it's not understood by the astrologers. So people now, for example, today in Economic Times, I saw an article where they had written there is a recovery from the mid cap and the small cap. There can be recovery, but the run is really the Sensex the Nifty crosses 1,000 points very easily across. So don't get carried away. There is not going to be any kind of bull run in the coming year, because it is Mesha. The Guru is transiting that of the Mesha, plus it is also in the Uttarayana, so that it will be very, very difficult for the market to go up. So this is one of the biggest problem with the astrologers. They are not aware whether the market is going to go up or the market is going to go down. They would take a normal approach and a normal route where they will say, if it is Uttarayana and the Shukla Paksh, the market will go up. So like that, if you see the combination, it is Uttarayana Shukla Paksh, Dakshinayana Uttarayana Krishna Paksh, Dakshinayana Krishna Paksh, Dakshinayana Shukla Paksh. So the market will tend to move a lot if it is Dakshinayana and Krishna Paksh across. So that is the very, very important thing. And normally people ask, Monday it will be the highest in the Indian market, and Friday will be the kind of the lowest in volume across. If you are doing day trading, you need to have a time-based technique, time-based understanding. Stock market looks very invincible because there are no time techniques which are available which can correlate with the planetary movements and will tell you exactly what it is going to happen across, or even a broad trend and a pattern across. So that will lead you to a lot of success. Actually, there are not many institutions like IIT, IIM who is doing research in astrology, and astrology is such a complicated subject. It has to be highly individualized, and people find it very difficult to formulate patterns in the mass level and execute it as a person. So that is the main problem with the market. But please understand, this is not understood by the stock market pundits who simply say a lot of things without understanding and without a clarity across. So if it is not going to be Uttarayana, the market is bound to kind of the Sun, Rahu, Guru, Rahu is all there. So there can be some minor blips can be there. But ultimately the market is going to correct, and the market is going to go down, and it will be a bearish run across. So this is the main problem what many astrologers do face. But this I have given you a concise and a precise manner. One more tip let me add across. Now, for example, you have to have which is the strongest planet in the horoscope. You have to check your Panchapakshi, you have to check your Swara. That will give you an idea when to enter a trade and when to exit a trade. Now, if this clarity is not there, now many millions of people will lose the money across. So please understand, astrology is such a potent tool, a divine tool to understand many things, which includes this kind of Uttarayana, Dakshinayana, the bull and the bear run across. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. Thank you.